Hello, Paul Robinson from bushcraftcanada.com. Okay, I'm going to do a quick comparison here between the S1X sheath and the S1 Pro sheath. As you can see, they're similar in many ways. There are some subtle differences. They're both made of a Zytel, which is an ABS type plastic, very high impact. You know, it's not going to rot and mould, and it's a very good material. They both have this belt loop there with the rivets. Slightly deeper there actually on the Pro, and they both have these extra slots put on. The F1, the Pro sheaths were kind of beefed up versions of the original Zytel sheaths, and they've obviously modified them a bit more for the S1X. But the main difference you can see obviously is the clamp, and the fact that the Pro sheaths have this strap that goes around the handle with this snap, which the X doesn't. What the X gets is this little lever clamp here, so I'll quickly show you that. So basically with the S1 Pro, the strap does the securing, and there's a little slot here which catches the finger guard. That gives it a bit of retention, not too much, it takes a little bit of pressure to pull it out, but basically that just retains the knife. And the idea behind that is that when you're in the camp, when you're using a knife a lot, and the knife's coming in and out the sheath, it's just sort of pinched in, but you can pull it out no problem. And then when you're on the move, you put the snap ring round there, and that secures the knife. So the S1X here has a different idea behind it. This one has a little slot in here, and the finger guard is squared off. So when the knife is inserted, that finger guard sits in that slot, and it actually is held quite securely, as you can see. To get the knife out, you push the knife forward, which removes the finger guard from the slot there, and you can withdraw it. So again, the idea is around the camp. There's a little bit of security there, but if you're using the knife a lot, you just pinch it in and pull it out. When you're on the move and you want the knife more secure, you push this lever down here like this, and that locks the knife into place, gives it a lot more security. And the reason it does that is it just prevents the knife being pushed forward, and so it just retains the finger guard in that slot. And then obviously you just open up the lever, push the knife over to withdraw it. The other thing it does actually is keep the knife pretty quiet. Particularly hunters had often said that the Zytel sheaths are a little bit noisy with the knives knocking around a bit, so that pretty much overcomes that. Other than that, the profile is very slightly different. As you can see, it's a little bit slimmer, but overall pretty much the same. Very functional sheaths, these Zytel, and like I say, it's nice to see Fallkniven putting a lot of thought into them and doing a bit of innovation with them. So anyway, I thought I'd do just a quick video just to show you that. The sheaths on the F1X, A1x and S1X are the same, other than dimensionally different, and there will be a belt clip out later on, which I'll show you when that comes in. But anyway, you can see these items on our website, bushcraftcanada.com, if you want to have a look at them there. And if you need any more information, of course, you can always email me, paul@bushcraftcanada.com.